Hey everybody, welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall. We are going to continue to head out towards this guy. Now, this is actually a quest, think of the children, we have to slay these units. I think I misspoke before and said that it might have been one of these Vanguard squad leaders, but either way, that's what it looks like, based on the tooltip. Now, we are able to annex its first sector here, and if we look at this place, we can annex this. Because we took control of this area, and it is touching, we can take this place, which I think will be much better than taking any one of these empty ones, and we'll just own that. The other thing we'll probably want to do is get all of the empty ones around us annexed, but we have to wait until they grow. I think it's every 4 that you can annex a place, and then it becomes part of your deal. So anyways, this landmark is an advanced production sector, gives you the following when annexed. Additionally, it unlocks the following building in your colony: spaceship maintenance bay. Let's go. Okay, cool. Underwell, I made that sound like super cool. Super cool, but it is cool. It's just, you know, you might have thought that was going to be like, oh my god. Still pretty good. All right, our nanite support is researched.
Quantum-powered molecular machines are not magic, they're science. But the uncertainty principle dictates that if I explain to you exactly how it works, it'll stop working that way. So just trust me. It's not magic. It's just probabilistic, quantum state-driven subatomic machines. Stanley Strangelove, publicist, Small-Tech Enterprises.
If you don't know about probabilistic quantum state-driven subatomic machines, like, who are you? This is a unit mod for healing, so we're going to equip this into some of our units. We've got tactical operations that you can do on the battlefield. This calls in a nanite support station. It has a built-in blur field, which gives obscured to all adjacent units. We want to know what obscured means exactly. I think it just makes them harder to hit. Yeah, unit is 40% harder to hit. You can be lightly obscured as well. Sometimes things like bushes will cause you to be lightly obscured, but that's, you know, pretty significant, as you can imagine. And then there was another one, another operation in there that unlocked as well. Frontier facilities are nice.
Require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer.
Yum.
Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
So this gives us the Recreational Dome, which gives us 2 happiness slots. Kind of alluded to that in the previous video. And 4 happiness income, which will be quite helpful for us. Gives us an upgrade to standard military infrastructure to build more powerful units. And now we can build a colonizer to straight up build new colonies that we aren't just going to annex. And I think the way that we kind of want to do that is like annex the ones that are all around us, make that strong, and then build a colony kind of further beyond that. Anyway, so in here, let's look at these individual units. And I'm going to show you how these mods work. So we can attach mods to these units that cost a certain amount, and this is 10 energy and 5 cosmite. You can also say mod all equivalent units in this group for X amount, which is basically just times 4, because we got 4 of them. And when that happens, we can name them. This is where we can give them a template. So we'll go ahead and say, we'll call these guys the nanite boys. And if we make new troopers, we have the option to make them with this already pre-installed, because you're going to see this now, they have this little wrench icon. That means that they're out of commission for a turn while they're upgrading all of this, okay? I'm also going to give nanite injectors to wheels here. We'll call this guy, like, nanite wheels, just cuz. This is where if you wanted to give quote-unquote names to units, you could do that. Here, he's got a mod that's just sitting here called Drone Deployment Module Laser. Deploy a flying attack drone armed with laser weapons. Drone expires after 4 turns. The summon unit will inherit any compatible mods that do not grant an active ability. Can only be used once per battle. Additionally, this mod grants the unit +1 armor. So let's go ahead and do that. Takes them up to 4 armor. And then we'll do the nanite injectors. And boom. Okay, cool. Let's, I guess we can move these guys in closer. They just can't really do anything here for right now. Let's keep exploring north with this little guy. I don't think these dudes are gonna leave the thing that they're protecting. I don't think. Famous last words. So looks like we're at the edge of the map. We'll follow in behind here, so that if we get attacked, she'll be part of the fight. We may want to consider modding her up with these, but we don't have enough Cosmite, so... What else do we want to do down here? Ruby Elysium Park. This is protected by Marauder guards. Let's head in this direction. Jack Gelder, I should have known it was you who had returned to Leave 6. The air has reeked of arrogance ever since I heard the reports about the landed sleeper vessel. Valentine, somehow I'm not even surprised to find you alive. Bad weeds grow tall. Still, I never expected you to turn against your precious Paragon friends. What happened? Did they no longer look handsome enough for you? Typical, mocking other people's misery. While you were frozen solid, the rest of us struggled for survival. My position granted me cryosleep access. With a war to fight, I've been in and out of cryosleep in anticipation of some sign the Star Union would return. Imagine my disappointment to learn it's just you. Spoken like a true hypocrite. This is why I've always enjoyed chatting with you. Fun times aside, don't you agree it's time to end this unnecessary bloodshed? Unnecessary? I'm not surprised you fell for Hugh Zhang's innocent act. Go ahead, ask him what he did that night in the Elysium Parks. For my cooperation, prove that you're not just after my supplies. Go to Sector 43B. Pure X-fires threaten our energy reactors. Quench them when we can talk again. Okay, so we need to find a way to convince Michael Valentine to end the infighting between the Vanguard. We can either fight him or we can reach an alliance with him by doing what he just asked, I think. Yeah. So there's a geothermal instability threatening this Sector 43B. He wants us to remove it. To remove the hazard, you first need to complete the Society Research Environmental Conditioning. Once that's done, you can move one of your armies on a hex with the hazard and remove it. Environmental Conditioning. Okay, so now we have all of these happening. Let's head up here. Environmental Conditioning right there. Okay, so that's where we need to get to. Hazard removal, river exploitation, botanical gardens. Okay, but there's prerequisites, a couple of them. Anyway, let's take a look. So there's victory conditions for ending the Vanguard conflict. You can end this mission by putting an end to the military conflict between the different Vanguard squad leaders on Leave 6. Fine. We can, let's see, send forth your armies to punish these thieves and claims which are rightfully yours. Enter a war with another player. Kill 6 units belonging to another player. And then you would get Tier 2 unit at your capital colony. This is part of those different pillars, by the way. Yeah, cool. Okay. By dedicating resources to the creation of detailed training simulations against the armies of our foes, we'll ensure our forces have the upper hand. Kill 6 units belonging to another player. All right. Sign a non-aggression pact with another player. Maintain a peaceful relationship for 10 turns. We're kind of working on some peace stuff with other people. And then apply unit mods to 5 separate mods, which we've already done. Use 5 tactical operations in combat. That gives us the technologist, which, you know, hopefully we'll learn about if we can pull that off. Okay, now let's go here. We're going to engage this guy. It's a low-risk battle. Not easy by any stretch, but he's got a plasma repeater and plasma bombs. These guys have assault rifles, same as we do. And plasmoids lash out. We'll have to see what that's about. But let's battle. Cool. Oh, I wonder. Oh. Okay, so these guys, I think we need to wait an extra turn in order to get those nanite injectors installed. See, like, he's got them here, because with these guys it happens right away, but these guys don't have it. I don't know if that can happen inside of the battle, but we'll find out. What are these? These are like some barriers or something that we can blow up. Okay, let's take a look. So what does this guy do? Plasmoids. Lash out. So it's a repeating ability. High impact stagger. He has to be right next to you. It's melee. And it's got a chance to apply burning. So so we got to stay away from him. These guys are just ranged troopers like we have. The Vanguard Purifier. Okay, so he's got a flamethrower at 7 distance. Yikes. All right, well, let's see what we can do. This is that drone deployment. I wonder if I should just bring this up now. I'll maybe hold. Nah, never mind. Okay. I clicked the wrong button. Nailed it. Doing really good so far. Bring these boys in for some Overwatch. Actually, let me bring this guy around. We'll kind of go for a flank. And I don't love this, but let's see what they do, and then we'll react accordingly.
After the first round of combat, tactical operations can be launched by both sides. Tactical operations can be accessed using the operations interface button in the bottom right of the screen.
Okay, so we can only launch a tactical operation during their turn, and only one can be launched each turn. Launching tactical operations does cost energy and operation points. So if we look down here, special operation, the combat assist system, this is one of the things that we just unlocked through research. This launches a drone to assist a target unit. The drone purges negative status effects and provides 2, I think that's evasion. I'm gonna have to look that up. For up to 3 turns. And then nanite support stations. This is something you can drop down. It provides a blur field, gives obscured, and heals all adjacent friendly units. 10 healing at the start of each turn. Now I'm hoping that if I just select this, I'm probably going to have to launch it at this point. You can see down here, these are the tactical operations points. So I could use this one twice in a battle, or I could use this one once. So we're going to hold off for now. These guys don't seem too keen on just running at us, unfortunately. Air to air, 33% additional damage against flying units, which I don't have, but it is just my assault drone, so I kind of want to get him in here and start causing some problems if I can. This guy's overwatched, so we could break that, or I could move in here. 5%. Not that great. Oh, sorry, wait. Oh, that's me targeting this thing, which I guess wouldn't be bad. That's unfortunate. That's right, because the Overwatch happens on actions as well. There's gonna be a few things to get used to like that. Let's go around this side. If we come in here, I don't love it. Let's bring this this trooper over to this left side. 45's not the worst. Nice, good job, boys. See if we can take out this little group of troopers, possibly. 40%. A big whiff. We could... I think we'll Overwatch here. Let these guys come up. Same deal here. Can't Overwatch with him, but what I will do is start moving in to give them something else to focus on. This drone's gonna drop. We'll get better at using those. This guy's out in the open. That's ballsy. He's gonna grenade? Yep. Okay. Oh, look at that! Oh, these things explode and hurt the people around them. Damn. Okay, cool. Cool.
Destroyed.
Now we know. We lost a unit, unfortunately, but... I think this guy might overwatch here too, right? That is really neat.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, so he's down. I wish there was a way at seeing what exactly these things were going to do. I don't think that was part of their attacks. So, a bit weird, but... We need to get you while you're staggered, right? Okay. Three shots from there. At 65. I might have him drop one of those bubbles here, since we can't really move. Let's do a nanite support station. And drops a nanite support station, gives obscured, heals friendly units. Let's see how it works. It doesn't cost an action either. That's quite nice. We could use his nanites, but this thing's going to heal. It can be destroyed. And then we'll have three 55% chance shots from here. Or I could move up and get slightly better shots. I think we'll just take these. Nice. He can finish them if these guys miss, which they aren't going to do.
Enemy killed.
And then let's bring these guys up, and I think we'll just overwatch for this guy's approach. This has the stagger. Let's just go from here. Nice. Does the pushback. These guys aren't going to be able to do a whole lot. Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about those guys. That's not good. So this is cool. Okay. I'm going to bring these guys in right away. Almost dead. These guys I'm concerned about now. Because here, they're going to catch fire. I wonder if this can blow up some of these walls around them. This is risky. Okay, it can. Didn't get them all, but they are staggered. I can have a shot from here on them. Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad either. 45s. Not great. I'll take a graze, I suppose. I'm not sure if I have any other way of getting to them. Yeah, I think if we can, we should take this kill. That leaves me sitting here in front of these guys. We saw what happened the last time this blew up. I don't have any solid cover. They don't see me there, but they could easily flank him. I'm just going to take this. Nice.
Enemy down.
I don't suppose these guys are going to come out here, but... There's some healing. I can't totally flank here. But I might be able to if I can get that pushback on any of them. Chances are going to be pretty low there. So maybe what we do... bring these guys up for a possible grenade toss. Or we just take these shots, but... You know, I think we're going to take the damage. Because if we can get Jack in there, the deal. %. Ugh! Not great. Let's do this. Get a stagger. These guys are already burning, so I don't know if this can stack. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, okay, so they take it on the move. He's got what, 1 health? Yeah, he has 1 health. Isn't that great? Well, I can have a shot from here. Pull!
Enemy destroyed.
Someone's getting beers back at base.
Our forces are victorious.
Job. I'm gonna have to build another trooper to replace the one we lost there, but now we know how those barriers work.
Objective completed.
So there's 4 of 4 units slain. Fine. Got him. So I think that's worth it. Does this show us... Oh, cool. Alright, let's take that. Who treads there in the shadows of my throne, hiding like thieves? Come closer into the light. Let me see your faces. Ah, it's you, the ones who claim to have returned through the spatial rift. Tell me, soldier, what was the name and designation of your mission? My name is Jack Elder, commanding officer of the VES Frontier. We secured the Katoni system, deployed through a Type 4 cryosleep mission 197 years ago. That being said, and with all due respect, you better have a bloody good reason to treat us like this. 197 years, 58 days, 20 hours ago to be precise. The Frontier seemed like a fine ship back then. Congratulations, Commander, you have passed. So it is true, the void storms have subsided. This is excellent news. I would invite you all to a celebratory dinner, but as you have noticed, we are barely sustaining ourselves. I do owe you an apology, Commander, though you must understand our situation. When the planet lost contact to Vanguard Central Command, it has no means of supply. Soldiers make for bad farmers, and as rations grew short, tensions within the Vanguard began to boil. They split into different parties, the Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire squads, which we've learned about, while, alas, only few remained loyal to the Paragon. Since then, they have been fighting over food, weapons, and resources, laying waste to the planet with experimental Promethean weaponry. They assault anyone and raided all other Paragon command posts. We were desperate, but now, with your arrival and the prospect of rejoining the Union, we can surely put an end to this tragedy.
Objective completed.
Okay, so we're peaceful now with the Paragon. We get a Paragon Guard, a Tier 2 Skirmisher, Shield Charge, Shock Spear. Yeah, I'll take that. Does that just show up? Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna have him just join up. That's the plan. Okay, so who's this now? Oh, this is the Paragon faction that we're at peace with. We need to explore Ronville and Laviash. What's down here? Vanguard squad leaders, unidentified forces. We have some small skirmishes here that we can likely handle. All right, let's get into our research now, and I want to go to environmental conditioning. It doesn't seem to have a thing where you could select something further down. Like, I could select this for some reason. I don't know why I can't select this. It's a bit weird, but anyways, we'll go food development that leads into here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And then inside of military, we can maybe do phase manipulation, which gets us this phase walk modulator. We gain phase field, the unit's able to walk through obstacles, and it's just 20% harder to hit, which seems really good. Plus you gain some of that evasion thing. I don't know what that's called, and I'm gonna have to look it up after this video, because I don't even know how to search it in here, I don't think. No, I'm not sure. So anyway, we'll figure it out eventually. Now these guys are all gonna have their nanite things ready to go. But I'm gonna actually sit here, or maybe even run back so we can group up with this guy sooner. We'll just wait. After automatic movement, some of your armies have move points left. Yeah, no, we're okay. Okay, Avalmill produced military skirmisher barracks.
Production ready.
We could look to replace our dude, but we're gonna fill that army up. We could still be making more if we wanted to, but I think I'm gonna do the Recreational Dome for the happiness slots. That'll unlock slots here that we could put citizens into to manage that. And you'll notice here, like, our happiness is only at +2 per turn. We have an upkeep of 5 because we have 5 citizens, or sorry, our upkeep is 10, and it's 2 for every citizen that we have. Plus we're gonna grow, so that's actually gonna cut into our happiness significantly. And we have a happiness event in 7 turns. So I think that's a pretty good call to go for this. Let's produce the Recreational Dome. And then we have an ops ready to prime. Okay, so up here we've got these tactical things, and you can see in this area, this is this kind of gives us a breakdown on our arsenal. So here we've got tactical operation points, a base of 2, which is what we saw in the combat, which is what our soldier could use. We've got the strategic arsenal, which we don't have anything yet, and now we have Doctrines. Spaceport tactical integration. By integrating the Spaceport satellite network systems with our own tactical networks, we can make pinpoint tactical strikes with far greater speed and efficiency. The energy cost of tactical operations, so these things, is going to be reduced by 30%. In addition, tactical operations can now be deployed in the first turn of combat. Okay, I think we take that. Now, this is going to cost us 50 energy. It also says it's going to cost 3 of whatever this is. Strategic operations points. So I'm not sure if we're able to pull that off, but let's see. So we start priming it. It's priming. It's saying that this is the cost being used. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work yet, but we'll see. All right, now we're going to join up these two. Let's actually just move him up here. We'll head right in. And now we've merged this army. So we've got this Paragon Guard. Let's go ahead and give him nanite. And he's got a shock spear. So he's got to be right up next to them. It does stagger. It bypasses all of the, like, evasion or dodge, whatever that is. Upgrading the unit, 25% less damage. I'm not sure what that means. Shield charge. So this is, let's see. So this is right up close. This is right up close. This has the shocking. Only affects ground targets. And it can knock back its target and take its place. Can only target light units. Okay. This one is repeating. This one is repeating. They all have to be within melee range because they're like spear-based. All right, sweet. That's super cool. And we can't move anymore because he's out of movement points, and you can only move as far as your least movable unit. Okay, so what's up here? This is the Paragon faction. I think we want to head down in this direction, right? Yeah, to find the other leaders. So anyways, we'll hold off, wait for them to meet up, and we'll keep scouting across this right side. And then here, so we're in this domain here, Michael Valentine. Operation Scrambler, select the sector for more information. Okay, so there's certain things in certain sectors which have like effects that can impact things inside of that sector. Now, I don't know how I can see that specifically. Maybe from out here? Hold on. Milestone charge station visit sites. Fully restores all move points of visiting units. Adds +5 whenever it's within a colony's domain. Select the sector for more information. I'll have to figure out how to use that. But it's got Operation Scrambler. Can I check that up here? Operation Scrambler. Operations are not possible in this sector, both on the world map and in tactical combat. Operation Scramblers were often used by the Empire to block areas from counterintelligence operations and spying satellites. Okay, so they've got like something that stops us from being able to spy on them if we really wanted to. All right, sweet. So as you can tell, like there's a lot going on in here. I'm at the point where I'm kind of learning it as we go with you guys. And
there is no obstacle I cannot pass.
Hopefully it's kind of clicking for some of you.
Modulator. Matter doesn't matter. Who would suppose that substance is merely
Matter
two
doesn't matter.
waveforms in alignment? Tech Oilar, Void Tech Line Patrol.
So we're gonna have to wait because it costs Cosmite to install these, and we've pretty much used all of that. We're only gaining +5 per turn. This also unlocks this other tactical operation though, which is kind of nice. Let's go back into our military research and see what else we could unlock in here. Got heavy lasers that can apply burning. Pretty nice, actually. Gives them 10% increased damage on all abilities. Can only be applied to units that have a laser ability, which is most of our guys. This one, improved combat sensors. 20% harder to hit and gains detection. Detection reveals like hidden things on the map and stuff. Drops a shredder bomb. Tactical operation. You know, that could be kind of cool too. Let's grab this one. Just give us more options when we're out there, right? Doctrine enacted Spaceport tactical integration.
Inactive.
So that's this one here. By integrating the Spaceport satellite network system with our own tactical networks, we can make pinpoint tactical strikes with far greater speed and efficiency. Energy cost of the tactical operation reduced by 30%, and we can use it on the first turn. So that was the doctrine that we had selected before.
Production ready.
This is now up and running, so +9 happiness. You notice we just grew. So we're up to 12 upkeep now, and we have a 1 turn until a happiness event. And I think that's because we just generated a bunch of extra happiness due to the thing that we just built. Okay, what do we want to do next? This leads to improved military infrastructure, repeater defense units. We can go botanical gardens. The colony gains +2 happiness slots and 6 happiness income, but we're kind of okay there. I think maybe a specialist unit training center would be nice. I think that could work. Let's do that. And then down here, we're going to start heading in this direction. What is this one? Imperial Cosmite Stash pickup? Oh, let's do that. If we can get a Cosmite Stash, we can fight this little group. I'm totally fine with that. Shattered District. We have a claim on it. We could annex it. We could found a colony here if we bring that colonist unit. I think it's fine for now. And then here, Imperial Production Stash. Oh, whoops. Good thing it stopped me, because I do not want to fight him. These guys are, remember, these guys are just scouting for us. That's all they're doing. But these little stashes, we do want to pick up because we want to fight, and we want the resources. These guys, I'm just gonna... Oh boy. Hugh Jiang. What is this? New recruits? Have you come to prove yourself to the great Hugh Jiang and his Emerald Squad? Be strong, be quick-minded, be disciplined. Master your skills, and you may yet be chosen to fight in the front line as we retake the Molten Earth Arsenal. Hugh, is that really you? I thought I would never have the chance to meet you as a grown-up. When did you join the Vanguard? Do you have a wife and children? How did you survive for such a long time? So many questions, and Fang, my dear brother. Does this mean you could still be alive as well? Impossible. My family is dead. If my father were still alive, he would shoot you himself. Tell your squad leaders attempts to trick me into his confidence will be met with gunfire. Oh no, it pains me to see that my brother decided to conceal the truth about my cryosleep mission, but this is no lie, Hugh. I'm truly your father's sister. I can prove it. Commander, I need your help. There's an interlocking pendant, sort of family heirloom. My brother's piece is hidden in a repair station. It was our secret. If we can recover it, Hugh will believe us. Seems like I have 3 options here. I can support Lieutenant Zhang on her search, wait for a different opportunity to convince Hugh Zhang peacefully, or use military force to bring this to an end. Man, that's so cool. I like that there's all these crazy options to do stuff. Go to Fang Jiang's former workplace and search for the family heirloom described. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Find a way to convince him to end the infighting. We can reach an alliance or defeat him, but if we find this thing, then maybe that'll be good. So we'll try and head down here. All right, guys, let's take a break here. When we come back, we'll investigate this area. Things where we're starting to go a little bit faster. There's still so many things that are getting thrown at us. What I kind of like about this compared to just like a straight up Civ game is the objectives. It really forces you to kind of play, to like explore and like check things out, and it gives you like a sense of accomplishment all the time, which is really nice. I don't know if we're missing anything major strategically. I think we're doing fairly well, to be honest. But we're going to check this out soon and start knocking down some of these things. Remember, we're still looking for this alien ship. We are scouting, but we still have, as you can see, large part of the map that's not covered or not